but I wanted to sit down and have a little bit of a chat with you guys. On my Instagram, I do a weekly Q&A every single Monday. There's been one that's been coming through a lot. That question is, will you have a fourth baby? Are you now feeling like after having a miscarriage that you're wanting to have a fourth one? Good morning, guys. We are up. I'm just getting dressed and ready now in my active wear because we are heading out for a walk. I feel like with everyone being sick a few weeks ago, we had just stopped going out for our walks altogether. Obviously with them having the flu and a lingering cough and things like that, and it being so cold here, we were just like, you know what, it's not worth it. So we have not been out for a morning walk in weeks. But this morning I was just like, no, I'm so ready to get back into the swing of things. Let's just get the kids all nice, warm, rugged up and just get out and go. I feel like honestly the last like couple of months, Kurt and I have just been like not in our normal routine, which is fine. I feel like we've also had a lot of like big celebrations and things happening around us too. But in literally a week and a half, I go pick up my wedding dress and I'm getting my alterations done. I don't know whether this is something that you can ask them to like take into consideration to make it like a little bit tighter. I'm sure you can, because obviously I haven't been doing any sort of like walking for a few weeks. I just know like before the wedding, I'm going to really like try to feel my best. So I feel like I'm going to be like actively going to the gym again and going for my daily walks and trying to be mindful of putting nice healthy things in my body. So I feel like, I don't know, I kind of like thought about it a couple days ago and I was like, crap, I've got my like wedding dress fitting in a week and a half and I've definitely put on a couple of kilos, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that at all. But yeah, I was worried about my wedding dress not fitting exactly how it should. But anyway, I'm sure it'll be fine. With saying that, I can't believe I'm picking up my wedding dress in a week and a half. We're getting so close now to the wedding, guys. It's literally a couple months away and I just feel like it has literally all come around so quickly, but I'm so excited. I honestly just cannot wait. Are you ready to go for a walk, Linky boy?
Yeah, but Reggie dropped her blanket on the floor.
Oh, are you looking at her on the monitor? Is she awake?
Yeah, and can I go and wake her up? How did you get your blanket when you were sleeping?
She must have reached out and grabbed it, do you reckon?
Yeah, maybe she put it no, because I gave it to her when we came in.
Oh, you gave it to her straight away. That's nice.
No, because when Reggie was asleep and I was looking at her on the thermometer, she dropped her blanket on the ground and then I think she put it and got it.
Really good. Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Wow. Yay!
It's like a cake.
Have you got a train, Riggs?
Yeah, Reggie's got a train.
Reggie's got a train.
Yeah, guys. It looks like she's a queen. She's a queen.
Oh
Mama, Reggie is a queen.
She is a queen. You're a queen too. Ooh. You ready to go for a walk, Riggs? Also, guys, I forgot about that too. The pram was broken. The tire was popped. You guys might remember from like, I think it was like, it's probably been about a week. Probably this time last week, the tire popped, but we went and got the tire fixed. We've also got a new pram coming, which I'm so excited for, because at the moment for the whole family to go, we need to take two separate prams. So we've got this one here for Regan and then the double pram over there for these two. We've got one coming that's like a double with a like toddler board on the back. So I'm excited for that to come. Let's go. Well guys, the kids lasted about an hour this morning, which is so good. The sun is up. It is such a beautiful day. We ended up giving them the phone like on the way back and have not heard peep out of them. So it's been amazing. The wind is getting up, but so it's actually getting like colder, but we're nearly back home now. And yeah, it's just such, I said to Kurt, I'm like, gosh, it's just like such a nice way to start the day. I always feel so good after getting out for a walk. Hello guys, we just got back from a walk. We're about to go downstairs, make some brekkie soon, but I wanted to sit down and have a little bit of a chat with you guys. On my Instagram, I do a weekly Q&A every single Monday. I get you guys to ask me any questions that you want and I answer them. Anyways, there's been one that's been coming through a lot, and the reason why I haven't really answered it over on Instagram is because I don't feel like I can go in as much depth over there, and it's something that I just want to talk a little bit more in depth about. That question is, will you have a fourth baby? Are you now feeling like after having a miscarriage that you're wanting to have a fourth one? So firstly, with falling pregnant that last time, it was something that wasn't planned. Obviously we have got our wedding in 2 months. Timing was not right. It was something that did just happen. Once it happened, you guys saw, we were both obviously so excited. After having kids already, you know how much of a blessing they are, and I think Kurt and I are both just those people that think like whatever the universe hands you, you know, it's meant to be. And because we were taking precautions and still felt pregnant, I think it made us feel even more like obviously this is meant to be, and we're both just so excited, so happy. We knew that the timing wasn't perfect, but honestly with having kids, I feel like it's one of those things like, when is it ever perfect? Straight after it happened, it was definitely something we sat down and had a big chat about, because we were both, well, A, very upset when we had miscarried, and it affected both of us in a really big way, and B, the excitement and everything of falling pregnant definitely made us go, oh my gosh, well, like, do we want to have another baby? We did think we were fully finished after 3, and there are so many reasons why, and it was something, you know, obviously even for us to have a third baby, we had to really sit down and consider. The main reason I would say is because of my pregnancies and how badly they've taken a toll on my body. I've had high blood pressure, I've had preeclampsia, I've had my placenta previa, I've had just, there's been so many issues throughout the pregnancies that I feel like it's a very it's always just been a very stressful time for Kurt and I. Whenever I'm pregnant, it's not something where it's like been a just very relaxing thing. It's always been me being hospitalized, me being away from the kids, me being on complete bed rest. Every single pregnancy I've been on complete bed rest. That is obviously getting harder and harder the more kids we are having as well, for me to decide to potentially put myself through that again. And not only that, but I have had some really scary moments in my pregnancies. That is definitely the main reason for Kurt. He's like, I'm so happy with 3. I'm so happy with 3 as well. I feel so blessed to even have any children at all. But yeah, the whole pregnancy thing for Kurt is very scary. And it's scary for me, especially now having 3 kids. Not only that, but a big conversation Kurt and I have always had is about spreading ourselves too thin. We always want to make sure that we can, you know, have one-on-one time with each child and be there for them all as much as we want. And we feel like it could get to a point if we have too many, because we are both very career driven. We are both, you know, balancing work, career and kids, where we just want to make sure that we can be the best parents that we can be. We've also got Miss Miller, who has, as you guys know, been born with a cleft lip, and she has still got surgeries to happen down the road. She's still got a lot of things that she needs to go through, and we just want to make sure that we can be there to completely support her through the obstacles that she may need to overcome as she gets older, and the other kids. You know, everyone goes through things, and we just want to make sure that we can emotionally, mentally and physically be able to be there to support our kids and be the best parents that we can be. Another huge thing that I haven't even spoken about is my obstetrician was incredible. She was like literally the reason why I think I was so confident going back to her with having a third, because she was just so quick thinking. She literally like saved my life with the actions that she had taken with the previous 2 pregnancies. So I just felt so comfortable with her. She has now moved away. She's not here anymore. We had an amazing pediatrician with the kids as well. He isn't here anymore. Like I said at the start of this talk, I do feel like Kurt and I both believe in, like, you know, the universe showing us signs, and there's been so many things that haven't aligned, even though I don't understand why I ended up falling pregnant and having a miscarriage. But maybe it was for us to come to this decision. I would say we are 90% sure that we will not have any more babies. The only little lingering like 10% reason why I think there is like a possibility is because we are still so young, and maybe once all the kids like go to school, so in a long time from now, you know, and are more settled in, we might like just like have one more like a long way down the track. But I highly doubt it. I know that Kurt and I are both really like loving the balance right now. We're both able to be there for the kids so much, and it's just amazing. And Reggie's just kind of getting to that point now where it, you know, it's getting a bit easier. And not only that, we've got so many big goals, so many exciting things that we're wanting to work on with Loverless Rose. And yeah, I don't know, I think at the end of the day it's just been one of those things where we've just had to sit down and like really nitpick and think about it. And you know, for every single baby it has been a massive consideration like this. You know, like after having Lincoln, I remember we said like no more kids, like that's it, we're done. But then life had changed, things had shifted, and we felt like we could definitely handle having 3. So that's why as well that 10% is like, I just don't 100%, like I don't want to say like 100% no more kids. We're, you know, we aren't doing anything irreversible yet, but we probably will in the next couple of years make that decision, I feel like. So anyways, guys, you can probably understand why I didn't really want to answer this on Instagram. It is something that I feel like I need to kind of go in depth about for everyone to kind of understand and weigh up the things that we are weighing up. I would love to just say I want to have 10 kids because I absolutely adore my kids. They are literally my entire life and I love kids, I love babies, but I'm just so in love and obsessed with my kids that I also always need to consider their well-being and our well-being as a family. Anyways, guys, I hope that answers your question. I'm gonna go downstairs now and make myself some breakfast. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and I will see you guys soon.